Hello everyone, this is Inner City Prepper. I'm here again with another video today on Thursday, October the 15th. So listen up guys, we're about 2.5 weeks out from Election Day. It's coming right around the corner in no time, it'll be here. 2.5 weeks. Time is of the essence guys, time is really of the essence. And so I want to share a few things with you guys after thinking about some things last night. If you're an advanced prepper, a lot of what I'm saying here may not apply to you. But if you are a beginner prepper, or if you're someone who have thought about it but haven't really taken the necessary steps, this is the time that you need to start doing that, okay? So listen up. Earlier in the week, there was an article that came out about the Proud Boys, the group, the Proud Boys. And, I've been seeing it float around through the viral social media space. And the article said some things about representatives from the Proud Boys saying if Trump doesn't get reelected, then civil war in this country is inevitable. Now, let me tell you, for months now, in case you didn't know, for months now, there's been a lot of talk about a second civil war happening in this country. Now, hey, I have my own opinions about that. I'm not going to say that we're on the brink of that. However, we are living in some very turbulent and uncertain times. And I don't think a lot of you all get it. A lot of you all don't get it. Okay? We've never been this divisive politically and this nasty with each other than we are right now. I saw on one channel someone made a really good comment, and he said that we're really like two Americas right now. We're two Americas living under one roof trying to get along. But there's these two ideologies, the left and the right, among other things, that it feels like a powder keg brewing and ready to explode. So with this election day coming up, we know that there's a lot on the line. We've got the people on the right, we got the Antifa, we've got the civil unrest. So there's a lot of uncertain assumptions about what could happen as a result from Election Day. And we all need to be prepared for it. There's some very necessary things that you should probably do in order to be prepared for that. Okay? So, let's talk about those things. First of all, if you live in the inner city, if you're one of these people, if you're not able to work from home, and you have to go into work, if you're working downtown or midtown or somewhere like that, if it's not too late, I would try to get PTO. I would try to take some vacation time off that week, maybe starting on Tuesday, and take a few days off, if not that rest of that week off, because we really don't know what's going to happen as a result of Election Day. I mean, let's just talk about some of the possibilities. There could be attacks at the polls, and some of these poll lines. There can be fighting. There could be shootings. God forbid any of this type of stuff happens. But there's all type of chaos that could happen during this election cycle and on Election Day itself, and maybe even the days following the election. Okay, there are a lot of people that really follow this stuff. There are a lot of people that forecasting that the shit is really going to hit the fan, to be honest, and that's just to say the least. Coming up, and so we really just don't know. And if you live in the inner city, you're even more vulnerable if some type of civil unrest, some type of mass civil unrest breaks out. You're much more vulnerable living in the inner city. So there's some necessary things you need to do, and that's one of them. I would say take some time off from work so that you can what they say, hunker down at home, and just really be able to monitor the events and see what's going on, and just to and it's just that you're safer in your home, and you want to be there to protect you and your family and your kids if that's part of your lifestyle right now. So that brings me to number 2. The next thing you're going to want to do not hesitate. Start today and go out to the supermarket, to your grocery stores, and start stocking up on food. I was in the store yesterday looking for water, and that whole aisle of water was out. Well, at least the gallon waters. There was a few packets of bottled water, and there were just a few left. But there was this big empty space. What I also noticed, there was a lot of empty spaces for other items as well. So what that tells me is that there's some type of supply chain issue possibly in regards to stocking the shelves. That also tells me that there are other people that are stocking up because they're aware of these possibilities that we're discussing right now. So what you need to do is you go out to your grocery stores, start stocking up on water, start stocking up on canned foods, stocking up on some boxed foods, some meats. If you have a second freezer, stock that second freezer with meats. The reason why you want to do this is if there's some type of mass fighting and chaos and rioting and things going on in the streets, sometimes it may start out downtown, it may spill off into the neighborhoods. We just don't know. And it may not be safe for you to go out to the grocery store. So you want to hunker down in your dwelling, whether that's in a house or an apartment or a townhome, and you want to be able to have everything that you need. So you get your water, you get some foods, and get medicine. If you're on some type of prescription medicine, and even if you have a half a bottle left, and you don't need to do a refill until 3 or 4 weeks from now, go ahead and get that refill now so that you can have it on stock just in case there's some situations in which these stores aren't opening. These things are a real possibility, guys. These things are a real possibility. And we're not saying that it's inevitable and these things are going to happen. But it's very possible, and you want to just be prepared. This is just basic emergency preparedness. Number 3, if you live in the inner city where there's already mass chaos in the city oftentimes, there's already all kind of crimes, right? And, dangers going on. If there's some type of mass civil strife and things going on, many of these forecasters that are looking at this are saying police are not going to want to come into the neighborhoods to respond. So you're going to be on your own, right? So the point is this: you want to make some alternate plans. If you're monitoring things throughout the day of the election day or the day after, if things seem to be about to go south, you're going to want to have, if you're able, if you have family outside of the city or in a place a little more further away from a population dense area, you want to go ahead and have plans made so that you can go that route and take you and your family to that location if possible. Okay, so if you make those plans, what you also want to do is the few days before the election, make sure you have whatever vehicles you have in your home, make sure you get a full tank. Go ahead and stock your tank with gas. Okay, that's another thing you want to do so that you'll be able to have transportation. And if there's long lines or if it's too dangerous to go to a gas station, you will already be set. And between now and then, also, just make sure that your vehicle is straight. If you need to do an oil change, do your oil change. If your tires are, iffy, get new tires. Make sure your tires are fully inflated. and all of those safety precautions as well. Okay. In addition to that, I would suggest pack a bag, some type of backpack, a duffel bag, have some ready bags to go with a change of clothes, some food, some waters. Have those things ready by your door. So just in case things really get bad and you need to take that trip to your alternate dwelling place, your cousin, your auntie, or wherever, you're not running around with a chicken, like a chicken with the head cut off, trying to get everything. Just have everything all ready and all organized and ready to just roll out. All right. I don't want to scare or make anyone paranoid, but these are just safety measures because we're in such uncertain times. Listen, right now it's kind of like a calm before the storm. Okay. It may feel like, oh, ain't nothing gonna happen, but let me tell you, things can happen even before election day. Things can happen. It only takes one event. It can be one event that can create this mass uprising. And I mean, we've already seen aspects of these things already throughout the year, earlier this year, and throughout the year. And there's some cities like Portland and Seattle and Louisville, Kentucky, that continue to deal with this stuff on a daily basis, to be honest. Okay? So, take these safety measures to heart, okay? Just be safe, protect yourself, prepare, buy water, buy food, enough to at least get you through a few weeks to a month, at least, the very least. Whatever you can do, just go ahead and start putting those things in place now. Don't wait. We only have 2.5 weeks. Don't wait. Start today. Start this weekend. Don't wait 2 days before the election, because I'm seeing right now people are already stocking up and stockpiling waters and foods, and don't wait for the panic buying crowd. You don't want to be a part of that. All right, everyone, have a good day, good week. Inner City Prepper, I'm out. Peace. Till next time.